more people join. So welcome, happy Monday. We're gonna start standing, and then we're also gonna use some props. So if you want something that'll fit in your hands, go ahead and grab it. So I'm gonna use hand weights today, because you're probably all tired of seeing me hold soup cans. And we're gonna start nice and tall on the mat. I'm gonna hold my hand weights in my hands just to start off with, plant this left foot into the ground, and I'm gonna send my right foot not only behind me, but a little bit off to the side. So it kind of looks like I'm curtsying as I lunge down and then stand back up. So we'll practice just a few more of those just to kind of get us nice and warmed up, kind of figure out what those legs are doing. These are called curtsy lunges. And as always, if coming all the way down bothers your knees or your legs at all, you can just go a little bit down and up. So just working with what feels good for you and your body today. So give me 2 more, and then we'll start to incorporate these hand weights. Perfect. Excellent. So now after this last one, as I curtsy lunge down, send those arms wide out to the side. Wide out to the side and back up. And again, if you don't want these, you don't have to have them. You can do this with just body weight. Whatever feels good for you. Perfect. 3 more. So down and up, down and up. Last one, down and up. Beautiful. Now the next time I curtsy lunge down, arms wide, pause, pulse, arms and legs, come back to standing. Curtsy lunge down, arms wide, 2 pulses, and back up. Beautiful, everyone. Excellent. Pulse, pulse, and up. Lunging down, pulse, pulse, and up. 2 more. All the way down, pulse, pulse, and up. All the way over, down, pulse, pulse, and up. Beautiful. Now send those arms nice and wide. Widen that stance a little bit. Squat, hug a tree, and stand on up. Squat, hugging that tree, and coming up. Again, you can have those hand weights or not. Whatever feels good for you and your body. Excellent. Remember, when I squat, keeping my weight in my heels, not in the toes, to protect the knees. 3 more. Wonderful. 2 more. And the last one. Come on up. Now when I squat down, hug that tree, pause, side crunch over, back to center, and stand up. Squat down, hug a tree, crunch to the other side, back to center, and up. Beautiful. Again, just trying to get those obliques as I go straight over to the side. Trying to resist any rotation. Beautiful. 1 more on either side. Excellent. Beautiful. Now when I come up, I'm going to go ahead and externally rotate my feet. So parallel, externally rotate. Those arms are going to come out to the side, palms to the sky. Sumo squat, arms overhead, and back up. Sumo squat, arms overhead, and back up. Beautiful. Just like that. Excellent. If you need to, you can widen the stance of the feet a little bit. There we go. Again, leave in those heels. Nice deep inhale. Deep exhale. Perfect. 2 more. So 2 and 1. Come on up. Now when I sumo squat down, pause, rotate, back to center, and up. Squat, rotate, center, and up. Beautiful. Again, if this bothers your knees, you don't have to go down that far. Go down to just before discomfort and back up. Beautiful. 1 more to the right, and then we're done. Well, with this side. Excellent. From here, stretch those arms up to the sky and just forward fold. Once you're here, if you have your hand weights, hang on to them. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, articulate up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Stretch those arms overhead, chest and sky. Up. And then forward fold down. Beautiful. Nice deep inhale. And exhale, articulate back up. Now let's swap sides. So again, right leg planted down into the earth, hands at the side, and then curtsy lunge with the left leg. So the left leg is going down and back and a little past the midline of my body. Perfect. Hopefully that shows up on camera. Beautiful. Again, you do not have to go all the way down to the floor with those knees if it bothers you. You can go down to just before discomfort and back up. One more, and then we'll get those arms involved. So now, arms out to the side as I go down and up. Hand weights are optional if you want them, or if you don't want them, that's okay. Beautiful, guys. Excellent. 3 more. So 3, and 2, and 1. Come on up. Now we're going to add those pulses. So down, pulse, pulse, and back up. Down and over, pulse, pulse, and back up. Beautiful. Over, pulse, pulse, and up, pulse, pulse, and up. 2 more, pulse, pulse, and up, pulse, pulse, and up. Beautiful. Again, widen that stance, feet pointed forward, arms wide, squat and hug a tree. Excellent. Again, if you need to, if you can't stay out of your toes, go ahead and lift your toes as you squat. It pushes your center of gravity back into those heels and into the big muscles of our legs. Perfect. 2 more. Excellent. Second one. Now let's do those crunches. Squat, side bend, up, release, squat, side bend, up, release. Beautiful. Just like that. Excellent, ladies. Perfect. 2 more. Squat, side bend, up, release. Squat, side bend, up, release. Now this is parallel, externally rotate. Parallel, externally rotate. Arms wide, palms up. Sumo squat, arms up, and back up. So going down, arms overhead, and back up. Again, if your knees bother you, go down to just before discomfort and up. So it's okay with the baby squat. Beautiful. 3 more. So 1, and 2, and 3. Now, for my next one, squat down, crunch over, back to center, and up. Squat down, crunch over, back to center, and up. Beautiful. Down, over, up, stand, squat, over, up, stand. 2 more. Squat, over, up, stand, squat, over, up, stand. Beautiful. For this next one, when I forward fold over and my hands touch the ground, if you have hand weights, that goes off to the side. From here, keeping my legs as straight as possible, walk yourself out just to a downward dog. So pushing that booty up into the air for 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands back to your feet. Slowly articulate all the way up. And then inhale, exhale, forward fold, over, over, over. Beautiful. Hands on the floor, and then walk yourself out to that downward dog. Trying to keep my heels on the ground and my legs as straight as possible. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and then again, walk those hands back. Last one, articulate all the way up. Stretch those arms and chest to the sky. Inhale, exhale, articulate forward. Walk your hands out. That lovely downward dog. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now press your hands and your feet forward, sink into that beautiful plank. I'm just going to hang out here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees down. If you need to, you can sink that booty back to the heels into a child's pose, or if a cat-cow sounds better for you, go ahead and do that instead. Just kind of listen to your back and give your body whatever it needs. Perfect. Excellent. I'm going to change my position so I have a little bit more room to work with. Go ahead and come back into that quadruped. Curl your toes under. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, knee hover up. Walk one foot back, other foot back to my plank. Now taking my feet, I'm just gonna take little baby steps and walk over until I bump into something or I don't feel like walking over anymore. And I'm gonna go the other way. Just walking from side to side. Beautiful. Nice deep inhales, deep exhales. Perfect. And we're like, okay, this isn't so bad. Beautiful. 2 more. All the way over and all the way to the other side. That was 1. All the way over. Do, 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 do. And back to center. That's 2. And then come on down, stretching out whatever feels tight. Just use this opportunity to stretch your body out, whatever feels good, because we're going to add on to that as we do. So if you need to, shake the wrists out. I'd encourage you to be on your hands for this next one. We're going to need those arms. You might know why. So come back to my quadruped. Hands under shoulders, curl the toes under. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, knee hover up. Walk out to a plank. Walk to the side. But now, when I'm as far as I can go, stop. Give me a push-up, and then walk to the other side. I know, sneaky push-ups on your Monday. Walk to the other side as far as you can go. Give me a push-up, and walk back. Beautiful. Nice deep inhales, deep exhales. Push up. Walk to the other side, little tiny baby steps. One time at the other side. Push up, back to center. One final push up, and come on down. Stretch it out. Again, child's pose, cat-cow, whatever feels good for you and your body. Again, if those wrists are grumpy, take them out, whatever feels good. Beautiful. All right, so we've been moving our legs a lot. So now let's mix it up a bit. So now come back to my quadruped. Hands under shoulders, curl the toes under. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, knee hover up. Walk those feet out. Now walk your hands to the side as far as you can until you bump into something, and then the other way. Beautiful. And walk, 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 walk. Perfect. All right, now let's go all the way to the right, all the way to the left, back to center, and then down. And of course, stretch it out. Now, if you need to, for these, you can definitely come down on your forearm. Because lucky you, this isn't our plank segment. This is still our warm-up. Ha-ha. You're welcome. You all know how much I love my planks. So let's add on to that. So hands under shoulders or forearms if you need it. Inhale, exhale, knee hover up. Walk those feet back. Now, walk my hands over as far as I can. When I get to one side, give me 2 heel lifts. And then walk, walk, walk to the other side, as far as I can go. 2 heel lifts. And back. Beautiful, guys. Just like that. Walk, walk. One more all the way to the side. Excellent. 2 heel lifts. Back to center. 2 more heel lifts. And then come on down. Perfect. And again, you can do a child's pose, cat-cow, whatever feels good for your body. Stretch it out. Nice deep inhale, deep exhale. Again, just taking this time, just be nice to your body, stretch anything out that's feeling stiff. Beautiful. Now from here, I'm going to sit on my booty, and I'm going to start in a Z-sit or mermaid sit with my right leg in front. So, right leg in front. Now this left leg, rather than be at the side, I'm going to push straight back behind me. Perfect. So hopefully you can kind of see that on camera. So from here, I'm going to take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Try to walk myself forward, ideally till my nose or my forehead touches the floor in front of me. This left hip is pushing forward. That way I get this really nice stretch on that right side of the body. Nice deep inhales, Deep exhales, trying to just melt forward as far as you can. And it's okay if you can't go very far forward. That's okay, that's why we're here. Take a few nice, relaxing, deep inhales, deep exhales. Maybe get that heart rate down a little bit from all the planks and the leg stuff we just did. And then as soon as you're ready, I'm going to come up onto my forearms. Once I'm on my forearm, I'm going to plant my right forearm and elbow into the ground. Take a nice deep inhale. And as I exhale, I'm going to rotate left. Now, a couple things are happening here. My upper body is rotating left and stretching up to the sky, but my left hip is still pressing down to the ground, getting that nice kind of rotational stretch. Come back to center and melt all the way down. And don't worry, we won't ask you to rotate right for this one. That would be super duper hard. So again, come up onto my forearms, take that nice deep inhale, and exhale, rotate again just to the left. Again, upper body is rotating as much as it can to look up at the sky, while my left hip actively presses down into the mat. So still stretching out that right booty and the right thigh. Come back to center, come all the way down. Nice inhales, deep exhales. And this next one, now when I walk myself up, I'm going to try to put my hands on the floor in front of me. That way I can lift my chest and head up to the sky into a swan. And I'll change my position so hopefully you can see that a little bit better. I'm swanning up, getting this nice arch, and in the back, and then come on down again. So again, you can walk yourself down or walk yourself out, whatever feels good. Trying to get nose and forehead to the floor. Again, driving that left hip straight forward. Take a nice deep inhale, exhale. Again, walk those hands or your forearms up onto the carpet, keeping those arms as straight as possible, and then give me that nice swan. Nice deep inhale, deep exhale, and come on down. Beautiful, ladies, just like that. Excellent. All right. Now, we're going to come on up, 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 up. And then swap sides. So, again, if you need to, find your mermaid. Now my left shin is in front, my right is off to the side, but again, I'm going to press that right leg behind me where it's nice and straight. So now the right hip is pressing forward into the ground. Nice deep inhale, and then exhale, walk yourself forward. Again, forehead or nose tries to touch the floor as far down as you can get. And again, drive that right hip forward like you're trying to touch it to the floor beneath you. That way you can feel that nice stretch through this left side of the body. And again, just nice deep inhale, deep exhale. Beautiful. Nice deep inhale, deep exhale. Try to lower and melt yourself down as far as you can. Beautiful. And then as soon as you're ready, I'm going to come up onto my forearms. Now this left forearm stays glued onto the floor. Nice deep inhale, exhale, rotate to the right, bringing that right arm and gaze to the sky, while again, the right hip pushes down into the floor. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Get that nice rotation of our thoracic spine. Come back to center, and again, walk yourself out and melt down. Nice deep inhale, deep exhale, still actively pushing this right hip down to the floor. As soon as you're ready, you can walk back up to our forearms, pressing this left forearm into the floor. Nice deep inhale, exhale, give that lovely rotation. Stretching to the right now, looking up to the right, and pressing that right hip into the floor. So glad we're not trying to do this on the other side. It's a funky little twist. Come back to center and melt on down. Beautiful. Couple nice deep inhales and exhales here. And as soon as you're ready, walk those hands up. Turning the arms are decently straight. And again, give me that nice swan where I'm lifting the chest and the head up to the sky. stretching out that back. If you have a tight thoracic back, so this kind of mid-back area, this should feel really, really good. Another deep inhale and exhale. Walk yourself down. Again, you can walk onto the forearms and walk the hands out, or just walk straight arm out. And melt down. And let's try that again. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Walk yourself up to where those arms are relatively straight. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, swan up. That nice stretch. Trying to push those shoulders down and back to really magnify that extension. Deep inhale, deep exhale, and come on down. Beautiful. And out of that position. Now, very carefully, let's all roll onto our back. All right. For starters, I'm just going to keep my feet on the floor. So, tucking the chin, arms can be wherever they need to. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, just lift up and down. We've done this a bazillion times, so we're all pros at this. We're just kind of warming up those abdominals, getting them ready for our day. As always, if you need to, you can put those hands behind your head to protect your neck, so long as we're just not tugging the head up with those hands. So if you need to, you can put them behind your ears. That way, if you start to tug on your ears, you'll feel it and you won't hurt your neck. 2 more. All the way up and down, up and down. Beautiful. Now come all the way down. Relax those abs. Make sure those hips are in neutral. 1 foot at a time. Bring both legs to tabletop. Excellent. Now let's try some chest lifts. Deep inhale. Exhale, chest lift up and down. Exhale, chest lift up and down. Again, hands can be behind the head if you need to. Perfect. 3 more. So all the way up and down, up and down. Last one, up and down. Beautiful. All right, if you need to, set those feet down, rock them side to side, especially if you have any low back kind of issues going on. Kind to our body. Now, let's take that up a notch. So, once we have our hips in neutral, 1 leg at a time, back to tabletop. I'm going to put my hands behind my ears, elbows wide. Now, as I exhale, chest lift up, extending the right leg, rotate left, touch my left elbow, or pardon me, right elbow to right, the left knee, come back to centering down, and then exhale, rotate to the other side. Getting these lovely bicycles. And I'm using my abdominals to lift and rotate. Beautiful. Nice deep inhales, deep exhales. Now, this is one of those where the slower you go, the better it is. Because the more we can focus on those abdominals. 4 more. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. And come on down. Whew. Perfect. Nice deep inhales. Deep exhales. We need to rock it on out. So hopefully you can feel the difference going slow, how you can really target those abs. So don't worry, we're not done with those obliques. Bring 1 leg at a time, back into tabletop. If you need to, you can glue those legs together. Now, send those arms wide so they're a nice counterbalance. And as you exhale, rotate those hips and kind of lean them to the right. This booty will come up a little bit, but I don't want it so far that I'm straining my low back. Inhale, back to center, and then exhale, lean to the left. So it's a smaller range of motion than you think, because I'm really just targeting the obliques and the low abs right now. And again, the slower I go, the more I can really feel those areas working. Now again, if you go too far, your low back is going to start to get mad at you. So just kind of be nice and slow and careful. These arms are wide to counterbalance. That way you feel safe and secure. If you need to, you can press those arms down into the floor for a little bit extra stability. 2 more. Excellent. Nice deep inhales. Deep exhales. Perfect. 1 last time. Back to center. And as always, if you need to, hug those knees to your chest or whatever feels good for you and your body. All right. Now, set those feet on the floor and find your prop. We're going to set these to the side. We want them handy for what we're going to do next. So, let's see. I'm going to position myself so I don't whack things. Feet Flat on the floor, hips neutral, shoulders down and back. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, bridge up and down. Again, articulate, hinge, whatever feels good for you in your body. You hear me say it every time, but articulation really bothers my low back, so I always hinge. If the opposite is true for you, articulate, go to town, have fun with it. Perfect. And again, we're pressing evenly through both legs. One side's not working harder than the other quite yet. And then we're also pressing evenly from inside to outside of the foot. So I'm not kind of pressing wide or letting the knees fall in. Perfect. 3 more. Beautiful. 2 more. Last one. Come on down. Once your booty is safely on the floor, find your prop. Put those in your hands. Now my arms are going to be long by my sides. And as I bridge up, give me a nice bicep curl. So inhale, exhale, bridge up, bicep curl up and down. Up and down. If this is a little bit too much coordination, bridge up, then bicep curl, bridge down, and release. So again, just working with what feels good for you and your body. Now, if you try this with the hand weights, and again, you decide you don't like it, set them off to the side. You don't have to use them. Completely optional today. 2 more. 1 and 2. Oh, beautiful. You guys have great form today. Pat yourselves on the back. All right, so now keep those arms long, holding the props if you want them. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, bridge up, lifting the arm to just above my shoulder, and then back down. So I'm just lifting my arms up until my hands point straight up to the sky and down. Again, if that's too much coordination, bridge up, then lift the arms, bridge down, then lower. So again, just making this your own, whatever feels good. Perfect. All right, now the next time I come up, pause, hold that big beautiful bridge, and give me 2 overhead tricep extensions. No, and then come down. So bridging up, 2 overhead tricep extensions, and then come down. How are those shoulders? Are they down and back? How's your neck? Is it relaxed? Beautiful. Excellent. 2 more. 1, 2, and down. Last one. Come on up. 2 overhead tricep extensions, and then down. Beautiful. If you need to, take a moment, rock those knees. If you have the hand weights, hang on to them. We're not done yet. Now we're going to mix it up a bit. So we're going to go back to the lifting the arms straight up and down, but we're going to get those legs involved. So plant your feet securely on the ground, hips in neutral. Now, as you bridge up and lift your arms up to shoulder height, bring the leg to tabletop, and then come on down. And then, of course, alternate to the other side. Perfect. Again, if coordination is not your jam, bridge up, lift the arms, then lift the leg, set the leg down, and come down. Beautiful. So again, just making this your own, working with what feels good for you and your body today. Excellent. Now, if you feel ready, the next time you bridge up that legs in tabletop, pause, give me those 2 overhead tricep extensions again, and then come down. Perfect. So bridging up, leg to tabletop, 2 overhead tricep extensions, and then come down. Excellent. Tricep extension, and down. 1 more on this other side. We'll take a break before we go into our grand finale. Because you guys know how much I love my grand finales. Whew, so shake it out. Now, we're going to do that exact same thing again, but add on. You know I love to add on. So inhale, exhale, bridge up. Right leg's in tabletop, arms are above my shoulders. Now, as I do my overhead tricep extension, extend the right leg to the center of the room and back twice. And then come down. Let's try it on the left. Bridge up. As I do my overhead tricep extension, extend those legs and down. Beautiful. Up, 2 overhead tricep extensions and single leg bends and extends. Come down and then alternate on the other side. Beautiful. Give me 1 more on the right, 1 more on the left, and then we'll call this a day. Coming all the way up. And then the last one, and down. Woo! Look at you guys, rock stars. All right, perfect. Now, I'm going to find my hand weights, set those off to the side. And I'm going to roll onto my side just temporarily so I can massage that thoracic spine just a little bit more. If I'm on my side, my knees are going to be nice and stacked, one on top of the other. This left arm is down and back, right hand on top, ribs lifted off the mat. But we're going to do a variation of this. So now lift my right arm and right leg parallel to the floor. It kind of looks like a little bug or something. And now rock forward and back. Forward and back. You're going to feel the outer thigh, outer booty talk to you. So we just did some bridges. But we're kind of just helping to massage our spine a little bit, especially since it's been so straight lately. Unless you just did a whole bunch of articulating bridges and then pat yourself on the back. Perfect. 2 more. Excellent. Now after my second one, this is where it gets a little funny. So I'm going to keep my arm and my leg hovered. Using my core, I'm going to just roll over onto the other side. So when you guys roll over, I'm going to shift around so you can actually see me. Perfect. So now my right arm is down, ribs lifted, knees bent, and I already have the left arm and left leg hovered. So I can massage this side. As I roll forward and roll back. Rolling forward and rolling back. Beautiful. Nice deep inhales, deep exhales, feeling outer thigh, outer booty. Excellent. I'm just going to be nice to that spine. Some of us may have been doing a lot of work yesterday, cleaning or putting bookshelves together. So we want to be sure that we're making sure that our spine is healthy and less mad at us. 2 more. All the way forward and back. All the way forward and back. Beautiful. If you need to, come on down. Do any other stretches you might need. Now again, I'm going to make sure I have a single hand weight this time nearby. Come up onto my elbow, in this case on my right elbow. Extend those legs straight. I'm going to stack one foot in front of the other. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, side plank up. Woohoo! Sneaky side planks. I'm going to take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Don't worry, we're just going to hang out here for a count of 4. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. That shoulder out. If you want this to be harder, you can come up onto your hand for our side planks. Today, I'm going to demo on the forearm just so everybody feels comfortable. Now, since my right arm is on the ground, my left is going to grab my prop. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, side plank up, keeping my left arm nice and straight. I'm just going to lift it up and down. You can lift all the way up and all the way down. If that doesn't feel good, just to shoulder height, or maybe just a little baby one. If you don't like the prop at all, don't use it. Perfect. Personal preference. All the way up if you want, or just a shoulder height, or maybe a baby lift, or not at all. So 2 more. 1, and 2, and come on down. Beautiful. Again, shake it out, whatever feels good for you and your body. Now, we just have 1 more side plank on this side with our prop. And I'm going to swap a little bit so I don't crack into the wall here in a second. So, I have my prop in my left hand, legs long, nice deep inhale, exhale, side plank up. Now my hand starts on my hip and comes all the way overhead, darn it, still hit the wall, and back down. Or you can come straight up and down. Again, if you don't want the prop, don't use it. Up and down. Again, all the way overhead or just at the shoulder height. Beautiful. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Come on down. Whew. Set that down. And again, stretch out whatever feels good. Hopefully we're feeling this right shoulder. Don't worry, we're not done with that. Now that we're in the dedicated plank portion of our day, I'm going to take that same prop, but now I'm going to come into a hand plank. So I'm in a normal plank. So let's come up to our quadruped, and I want my prop in front of my left hand. It's going to make sense here in a second. Nice deep inhale, exhale, come up into a plank. From here, right hand grabs my prop and pulls it in front of the right hand. Left hand grabs the prop and pulls it back. So I'm just pulling side to side. Alas, the hips are going to move a little bit. If you need to, widen the stance of your feet, squeeze the booty, squeeze the core. 2 more. 1, and 2, and come on down. Sneak into that child's pose. Give me some cat-cows. Wiggle the hips side to side. Whew, don't worry, we're done with that. We still have the side planks on the other side. So stretch yourself out. Now, as soon as you're ready, I'm going to come. So for me, my left forearm is going to be on the ground. Stretch those legs out, one foot in front of the other. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, we're just holding that side plank. Getting used to this side in this position. Again, if you need to, or you want to, you can get up on your hands to make it harder. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. As always, with side planks, one side's going to be awesome. One side's going to be a little bit of a mess. And it's okay. We're all in that same boat. So again, if you want, grab that prop, left forearm down or left hand. Stretch those legs out. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, plank up. And now with the right arm straight, you can lift that arm overhead and back down, or just up to shoulder height and down, or a little bit up and down, or again, if you don't like that prop, don't use it. So there's so many different options for whatever feels good for you and your body today. And again, keeping those shoulders down and back. You guys are doing awesome. These planks look so good. 4 more. So 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Come on down. Stretch it out. Beautiful. We have 2 more planks. You already know what they are. So stretch that body out, whatever it feels like it needs or it wants. All right. Now, again, as I'm sure you know, hand weight is going to be in that right hand. Left forearm or hand on the ground. Inhale. Exhale, plank out. My hand is going to start on my hip. And I can either lift my right arm up to shoulder height or all the way overhead. Or maybe none of those. Maybe just a little baby lift. And that's okay. So again, just listen to your body. Give it what it needs. And again, if you don't like the prop, don't use it. That's okay. Beautiful. These look so good. So 4 more. 4. And then 3. And then 2. And then 1. Come on down. Stretch it out. Now we're going to do that weird drag the prop back and forth just to even you out. So stretch it out. Go to our happy place. Again, now when I come into my plank, I'm going to start with the prop in front of my right hand. So come into a quadruped, curl those toes under, walk the right foot back, walk the left foot back. You're in your plank. Grab that prop with the left hand, pull it to the left, and then to the right. Again, squeeze the booty, squeeze that core, hips in neutral, shoulders down and back. Beautiful. The wider your feet are, the easier this is. 4 more. So that was 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. And again, stretch it out, whatever feels good. Sometimes what I like to do is interlace my hands and just press them down to the ground, lifting my chest up to the sky. Knees you can rock side to side. And again, just whatever feels good for you. Now, as soon as you're ready, I'm going to come on down onto my stomach. So onto a prone position. Ideally, your nose and forehead are going to touch the ground, but you can hear me. I'm going to look at you. Hips neutral, core engaged. I'm going to stretch my arms out, still keeping the shoulders in the socket, but the arms are just long in front of me. As I take a nice deep inhale, I'm going to prepare and then exhale. Walk my hands up to a swan. Just as far as it feels comfortable for me in my body, lifting my head and chest to the sky, shoulders down and back. And then exhale, come down. Or if it feels better for you, you can inhale as you swan up. Get that nice stretch, and then exhale, walk down. Really, as long as you're breathing, I'm happy. Just walking up as far as you can that feels good for you and your body, and back down. Beautiful. Now this next time I walk up, try lifting those legs up off the ground with you. It's going to be a weird feeling, and it's okay if you can't squat up as far. And as you walk the hands down, you can lower those legs down. Inhale, exhale. As I lift that upper body, lift the legs, and back down. Again, not lifting up so high that we feel pain or discomfort in that low back. Really protect your body. Beautiful. And then down. Perfect. Since that went so well, let's play a little bit. We're going to do what's called a swan dive. Weird name. I'm not in charge of making up the names. So basically what I'm going to do is come back into my swan, lift my legs. I'm going to make a rocking chair out of my body. I'm going to take a nice deep inhale. And when I exhale, I'm going to lift my hands off the floor, rocking forward. And then as I come back up from gravity and momentum, my hands are going to catch me on the carpet. So let's try that. Inhale, exhale, and then catch yourself. Let's try it again. Inhale, exhale, and catch yourself. Beautiful. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, catch yourself. Last one. Inhale, exhale, catch yourself. And then come on down. Beautiful. So that's a swan dive. Classical Pilates move. But now, let's mix it up a bit. If you didn't like that, you can go back to just swanning up and down. That's a-okay. So, the next time I walk myself up into my swan, I'm going to lift the right arm overhead. Take it out of the equation. Now swan dive. Inhale, exhale, catch yourself with just the left hand. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, catch yourself with just the left hand. Last one. Inhale, exhale, catch yourself with the left hand. Set the right down and come on down. Shake it out. Beautiful. Sounds a lot harder than it is. So now let's swap sides. So prepare yourself. Walk up into my swan. Lift the left arm. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Catch yourself with the right hand. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Catch yourself with the right hand. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Catch yourself and come on down. Beautiful. All right. So now I'm going to put my hands where my palms are on the ground. My elbows are a little bit in front of my shoulders. And the elbows and arms are one. Inhale, exhale, sphinx up and down. You're not going to come up nearly as high as what we were doing because we're about to bring our awareness down to those legs. So 2 more. Up and down. Now the next time I come up, pause, hold this position, lift that right leg off the floor to where my knee is hovering, and then bring that knee in for 3 pulses. Like I'm trying to kick myself in the booty. Extend that leg out, lower it down, and come down. So again, sphinx up, hover the left leg, and then bend that heel like I'm trying to kick myself in the booty 3 times, and come down, set that leg down, and come down. So again, let's try it with the right. The reason it's so important that you hover that right knee or that left knee off the ground is so we engage the glutes and the hamstring. If you don't lift that leg and you're just bending at the knee, nothing's happening. It feels fun, but we're not actually working that back side of the body. Perfect. Lift up, kick 3 times, and come down. And if you want to kick more than 3, that's fine. You do you. Again, Pilates is all about you and your journey. So you can make this as hard or as easy as you like. 2 more. So 1 more. Kick, kick, kick. Extend that leg. Come down. Last one up. Kick, kick, kick. Extend that leg out. And back down. Beautiful. From here, I'm going to put my hands under my shoulders, curl my toes under, press into my hands and my knees, come all the way up. And down into a child's pose. Nice deep inhale, deep exhale here. I'll move so you can see me better. Now the next time I exhale, I'm going to walk my hands to the right. I'm still in child's pose, but I'm getting this lovely stretch through the left side of the body as I try to reach as far to the right as I can, while still melting forehead, chest, all of that goodness down to the mat. You know, lovely stretch through the left side of the body. Nice deep inhale, deep exhale. And this next exhale, I'm just going to walk my hands now past through center to the left as far as I can. Now I'm getting that stretch through this right side of the body. Again, lowering face and chest as close to the ground as I can. And starting to maybe bring my awareness to, can I go as far to the left as I could to the right? Because one side feels tighter. Generally, one side is going to be a little tighter. And that's okay. Nice deep inhale, deep exhale. Perfect. All right. So I'm going to walk my hands back to center and just kind of hang out here for a second and see what you notice. Are you able to sink a little bit deeper this time? You should be able to now that you've stretched your body out a little bit. It might be small, but small is better than nothing. Perfect. Now I'm going to slowly walk myself up from sitting on my booty and then flip on over. So sitting on the booty, my hands are going to go behind me, and I'm going to lean back so that if, for example, my legs were up and my arms were touching the floor, I'm in this kind of teaser-esque position. So that's what we want. For this, elbows are bent, but I'm not dumping my body weight into those hands. My core is supporting me. These arms are just a security blanket. Extend your legs as straight as possible. They can be apart or together. And give me circles with my legs. So technically my abs, quads, and hip flexors are performing this movement. So again, check in with those arms. How much weight are you putting in those arms? You should be able to lift those arms up off the floor and still make the circles. It's okay if not. Perfect. 3 more in this direction. So 3, and then 2, and then 1. Now let's go the other way. With our circles. Your hip flexors might be mad at you right around now, especially if you sit a lot for your day job. Hopefully we have the day off so we can nurse our hip flexors back to health after this. Beautiful. How's that core feeling? 3 more. So this is 3, and then 2, and last 1. Set those feet down. If you need to, give those knees a big old hug. Round that spine, or stretch your body out however you feel like it needs. Stretch, stretch, stretch. No wonder we're not done with that position. Whew, that'd be too easy. So again, I'm going to resume what I did. Leaning back, it's all in the core. Arms are just a security blanket. Extend those legs out and lower the legs and lift the legs. Again, they can be apart, externally rotated, or together, whatever feels good. And again, if you needed to, you can lift those arms and still lift and lower the legs. Perfect. 3 more. 3, and then 2, and then 1. Come on down. If your hip flexors are real gnarly, mad right now, extend those legs and roll forward. Give them a little bit of a break. Hip flexors really like to be short and small, so when we sit and get to roll over, it should make them a little happier. We have 1 more to do in that position. All right now, you guys got this. You're rock stars. Nice deep inhale, deep exhale. All right, go ahead. Find that position with the upper body. Use the core. Lift the legs. Now bring the legs into tabletop. And then as you exhale, extend the legs out and pull them in. Extend out, pull them in. Again, arms are not needed so it should all be in the core. Again, quads and hip flexors probably. But the arms are just a security blanket. 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Hold. Release those arms. See if you can just grab it in the arms. And I'm hurting the core. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh goodness, come on down and roll forward. Dorsiflex the feet. Try to grab those feet if you can. You're nice and bendy. If not, you can grab the ankles, the calves, the knees, the thighs, or just wave at the feet. That's fine. Just stretch your body out. Nice deep inhale, deep exhale. From here, very carefully, we're going to come up to standing. So we've been on the ground a lot. So if you need to, just really slowly come on up. If you need to, there's a wall handy, use that. I'm going to stand up really nice and tall. Bring those arms overhead. Stretch my chest to the sky. Inhale. And then exhale. Roll forward. One vertebrae at a time. Trying to touch my hands to the ground while my legs are as straight as possible. Oh, if you want, you can shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Shake your arms. Shake your shoulders. Shake the booty. Shake those legs a little bit. If you need to, shake anything really that feels tight. Take one final deep inhale. Exhale, slowly articulating up with our head in the final component to come up. And then pat yourself on the back. Happy Monday.